Yo, what is going on? It's your boy, ThatGuyFace with Face to Music Media. We are back again for another episode of How I Synth. In this video, we got D16's LuSH-101. Let's get into it. Oh, yeah. Oh, mama. Oh, yeah. Face the music. So, LuSH-101, if you haven't guessed already, is based off of Roland's LuSH-101 mono synthesizer. Not only is it polyphonic, but it also has layers. So you can basically take 8 layers and make 8 different synth sounds all at the same time. But anyway, before we get into that, if you are new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are not new to the channel, welcome back. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified when we drop new videos, and hit that thumbs up, man. I know you liking the videos, you know, you love it. So go ahead and show us a little bit of love. It's free. And also make sure you go to realloops.com. That's REELLOOPS to cop our preset pack for Cherry Audio synthesizers. It's called Sweet Fusion. Also, Volume 2 is coming, so you want to stay tuned for that. But anyway, so with LuSH-101, it's pretty straightforward. It looks a little busy at first, but once you get used to it, it's not that bad at all. So basically the way it works is for each layer, in order to make it make some sound, you have to hit the enable button. And then you have the mute solo button here if you want to mute and solo. So let's go ahead and take a listen and see what it sounds like. And you already know, if you've seen any of my other videos, you guys know I like to detune the oscillators. Being that each layer only has one, we have to set up layer 1 and layer 2. So I'm gonna go over here to layer 2 and I'm going to turn that one on. And let's hear what it sounds like. So I'm gonna go over here to layer 2 and I'm gonna pitch that up a little bit. Beautiful. I love the way that sounds. So already just from the 2 layers, the 2 oscillators, we got a really nice beefy sound right there. So let's go ahead and jump into creating this sound here. What I'm going to do is come back over to layer 1. I am going to go ahead and bring in the pulse wave here. I'm going to turn down the saw wave. I'm going to turn down the saw on this one as well. And let's just hear what it sounds like. Beautiful. I love that sound. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and do some pulse width modulation. And so let's go ahead and take a listen to that. I have a chord progression that I played in the background. Let's turn that down just a little bit. And let's hear what we have. All right, nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna solo the first layer, edit that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and pretty much copy the same settings to the layer 2. So basically each layer is individual. So I don't think there's a link button or anything where you can link the layers and have it do everything from one layer. So I'm just gonna do it all myself. But anyway, let's go ahead and get that going here. Perfect. So basically with the pulse width modulation, all you have to do is come over here to your source and you could choose between your LFOs or the envelopes. I'm going to go with LFO 1. Let's sync LFO 1 to the tempo. Let's listen to 2 bars and hear what it sounds like. Perfect. That's what I like. So let's go ahead and mess with the width because I want it to go pretty much as close as it can before the sound cancels out and then back off. Perfect. So now let's go over here to layer 2. Let's enable that. And let's go ahead and pretty much copy those same settings. Let's go to toolbars. Let's take the reset to none. We'll take the width to, I think it was 54%. Let's take a listen. Let's solo that one first. Nice. Beautiful. Okay, so I think I want to change that a little bit. Let's just hear what it sounds like with a little bit of variation there. So I'm going to come over to layer 1 and mess around with the LFO speed and see what we come up with. Sweet. All right, so now what I want to do is let's go ahead and mess with the filter a little bit. So basically with the filter being that each layer is independent, when I mess with the filter from layer 1, it's not going to have an effect on the filter from layer 2. So what I'm going to do so that everything is smooth and basically synced together is I have an instrument rack here that I created with the LuSH. So I just basically highlighted LuSH and hit Command G to group the plugin. And so what you want to do is map the macros to the filters. And in order to do that, you have to come over here to... Now, this is one thing that I don't like about this plugin. Usually in Ableton, the controls of the synths are already mapped out, but not in LuSH-101. So I'm going to have to go over to options, parameters. I'm going to have to go to layer 1, filters, frequency, layer 1, filter. And let's go to resonance. All right. And let's do the same thing for layer 2. Okay. Perfect. So now what we can do is we can come over here, hit configure. We'll go to frequency, resonance. Let's come over to layer 2, frequency, resonance, bang. Hit configure again. And so now what we do is hit map, and then we'll touch what we want to map, which will be the frequency. We'll click map again. Then we'll come over to layer 2's frequency and hit the same macro. And now this one macro controls layer 1 and 2. So I'm going to do the same thing for macro 2. I'm going to come over here to resonance and click map, then resonance for layer 2, click map. And now both layers will be controlled by macro 1 and macro 2. And so we'll name this freak, and then we'll name this one Rezo. Perfect. So now let's take a listen. So let's add some LFO to that filter and see what it sounds like. Nice. Love that. So I'm going to come over here to the master mix. I'm going to come over here to the master effects. Let's add a little bit of reverb and see what that sounds like. Let's go ahead and turn up the CN-FX1, 20%, 20%. Let's take a listen. Woo! Beautiful. I think what I want to do now is add an envelope to that. So let's go ahead and fool around with the envelope here. Let's see what that sounds like. I just want something that kind of drops a little bit. So let's do that here. For envelope 1, I'm going to kind of do the same thing on layer 2. Envelope 1. And so let's take a listen to that. Beautiful. Sounds so good. Loving that. All right. And the thing is, you could go so much deeper. I could go and add another sound here. And let's say if I added layer 3, let's just go ahead and fool with that and add like an arpeggiator. Let's just see what that sounds like. Love that. Anyway, man, that's the end of this video. You guys let me know what you think about this video. I think the LuSH-101 is amazing. As far as the quality, I would say this one is definitely top 10 in my list. And it is so deep. You could go so much deeper with this plugin than I would. I just barely scratched the surface with this thing. But you see how easy it was for me to make like an amazing sound really quick. But anyway, man, this is ThatGuyFace, Face Music Media. Go ahead and hit this video with a thumbs up if you enjoyed the content. Subscribe if you haven't already subscribed, and hit the bell for notifications so you can be notified every time we drop a new video. Also, don't forget to go to reallush.com to get the Sweet Fusion preset pack. You know, it's packed with dope presets from a range of the Cherry audio synthesizers, so you don't want to miss out. Go to REELLOOPS.com and go cop the pack, man. But anyway, man, this is ThatGuyFace. We out of here.